From Super Bowl hero to legal trouble, Kadarius Toney's career has taken another shocking turn. The former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver has been arrested in Georgia on serious charges. What led to this situation, and what does it mean for his NFL future? Stick around as we break down all the details, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest updates on the Chiefs. Reports indicate that Toney was arrested on February 6 after allegedly strangling a woman during an altercation at a Georgia residence. According to police documents, he placed his hands around her throat, squeezing hard enough to prevent her from breathing. The alleged assault left visible injuries, including red marks on her neck and hemorrhaging in her eye. On top of that, authorities say Toney also took the woman's phone to prevent her from calling 911. As a result, he's now facing 2 charges, one count of aggravated assault and another for obstructing or harassing emergency calls. His bond was set at $225,000 per charge. At just 26 years old, Toney's career is in a downward spiral. After being traded from the Giants to the Chiefs in 2022, he played a key role in 2 Super Bowl winning seasons, with fans remembering his electrifying 65-yard punt return against the Eagles in Super Bowl 57. However, inconsistency, injuries, and attitude issues followed him. His time with the Chiefs ended after a heated training camp altercation, and he was eventually released by the Browns after just 1 game. Chiefs Kingdom, we're entering one of the most critical off-seasons in recent years, and trust me, this could change everything for Kansas City. After a crushing Super Bowl loss, the franchise faces serious decisions that could shape the team's future for the next decade. At the heart of it all, the futures of Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. Kelce is coming off one of his least productive seasons since 2014. At 35 years old, his numbers, 97 receptions for 823 yards, still hold weight, but the question remains, will he return for 2025 or retire? If Kelce decides to hang it up, it would leave a massive hole in the Chiefs' offense. Even if he returns, Kansas City needs to start planning for life after him. Pro Football Focus analyst Jordan Plo points to Michigan's Colston Loveland as a potential successor. Loveland, ranked as the number 2 tight end in the draft, could be a long-term answer for Kansas City if they select him with the 31st overall pick. Whether Kelce stays or goes, adding a young talent to learn from him would be a smart move. Another major off-season dilemma? Patrick Mahomes' massive contract. His 2025 cap hit is set to be a staggering $66.2 million. The Chiefs can restructure his deal to lower the cap hit to around $28 million, but that would push his 2026 cap hit to $78.2 million. One possible solution: tying Mahomes' contract to a fixed percentage of the league's salary cap, ensuring financial flexibility while keeping him among the highest-paid quarterbacks. But how long can Kansas City juggle this financial balancing act without sacrificing roster depth? Some critics have questioned Andy Reid's future after the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss, with Fox Sports radio host Rob Parker calling it an unmitigated disaster and suggesting Reid should step down. However, Chiefs owner Clark Hunt shut down retirement rumors, confirming that Reid will return next season. The Chiefs have also made coaching moves, hiring Chris Orr as their new quality control coach. Orr, a former linebacker coach at Jackson State, reunites with Chiefs linebacker Leo Chenal, signaling Kansas City's commitment to fresh coaching talent. On the defensive side, Kansas City faces major decisions, with top defensive players entering free agency. One key area of concern is the linebacker position. If Nick Bolton leaves, the Chiefs will need a solid replacement. A trade for Cincinnati Bengals linebacker Jermaine Pratt could help shore up the position and maintain their defensive dominance. The Chiefs were 1 game away from making history, aiming for a three-peat but ultimately falling 40-22 to the Eagles in Super Bowl 60. Their offense struggled, and with several wide receivers heading to free agency, upgrades are necessary. Marquise Hollywood Brown's future is also uncertain. His first season with Kansas City was plagued by injuries, preventing him from developing chemistry with Mahomes. With Brown expected to draw interest in free agency, he could even land with a major AFC rival like the Buffalo Bills. If that happens, Kansas City will need reinforcements, whether through free agency or the draft. This is shaping up to be a pivotal offseason for the Kansas City Chiefs. Key players like Mahomes, Kelce, and Brown are at the center of major discussions. Big decisions need to be made, and fast. Will the Chiefs keep their core intact, or will we see some shocking moves? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, If you want to stay up to date with all things Chiefs, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Go Chiefs!